Hi everyone, I'm Richard Santos with Keller Williams Upstate New York Properties, and thanks for joining me for this quick real estate recon of this 5-acre parcel on Valenti Road in Gilboa, New York. There's a little right-of-way entry road that just comes off the road. You can kind of see it there. It needs to be cleaned up and widened, but that's an access point. Now that is the deeded access, the right-of-way that runs down here, basically the western and lower lot line of this property, which most of it hugs the Valenti Road. It does get very steep at the northern edge, but this southern edge of the lot where the level entry off of the road is, it's not so bad at all. It's actually really pleasant right in those woods there. We'll get there. But you have actually this deeded, this right-of-way along this swath of land here. But really, for all intents and purposes, that would just be your access point. And then you would want to bring any kind of driveway or access into the woods from there, maybe just beyond that camper. But anyway, that would be your access point, and then that's kind of an idea of where a little mini structure could be. Or you could probably develop further in here. Now, right in front of me there is a survey pin. I mean, it's old, it hasn't been used in a long time, but that would, I believe, be your entry off of that meadow down through. So now I'm on the property line, basically, this right-of-way, which then goes through. There's a stone wall there, and it continues down and over, and it drops down quite a bit. But yeah, I would put some kind of little structure somewhere up in here. As I continue down here, you can start to see how that slope starts to increase towards the road. So there's a little natural spring here. It just comes out there, it bubbles out of the hillside there, and then it trickles across. I think I'm borderline on the property line, so I can't 100% be sure that this spring right here is on the lot. It's very close. So plausibly, you could dig that out and kind of have a holding tank and just a little water supply. And then now as I pan up, you'll start to see some of that rocky slope that's up there. Pretty steep as we go further north. It's super quiet and pretty in these trees. It actually does start to level off down at the bottom corner here. There's a little bit of sun that filters through here. I mean, I'm in a cloudy day, but it would take a little bit of creating a trail to get here, but this is a very pleasant part of the lot as well. By the way, the Valenti Road here, it is a town maintained and plowed road, but it's also a dead end. So you have very, very little through traffic. So the road itself is super quiet. You don't have really anyone going down this road. There is some state land at the end. You know, the benefit of being here is you're super close to the reservoir, the power authority. There's tons of state land nearby, as well as Max Shaw and Minekill State Parks, both really close by. You're not too far from the town of Grand Gorge. You're not too far from Roxbury. And you're also not too far from the ski centers. So even as a, you know, if you were into winter camping or something, then you could probably utilize this for that as well. It's definitely usable recreationally down below, but there are large portions of this northern road frontage that are basically just rock crumble from either the creation of the road or just long-term erosion from the rock strata. It's actually really pretty and kind of cool. Now I've finally got some sun filtering through. That looks really pretty down there.
All right, as we conclude this recon of this 5.14 acre lot on Valenti Road, interestingly, this parcel was part of a subdivision called the Viewpoint subdivision. And when I was looking at the original survey and deeds for that subdivision, it turns out that there's actually a deeded entry and footpath along the Schoharie Creek. I'm not sure how well established it would be anymore, but there is a deeded, legit pathway that you can then walk down along the stream for quite a distance. So, nice little nugget there as well.
If you are interested in this property, please give me a call. Richard Santos with Keller Williams Upstate New York Properties. My number is 607-222-6867, and my email is richardsantos@kw.com. As always, thank you so much for watching this recon. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you found it valuable. I try to be as thorough as possible so that you can be as informed as possible before you make a call or an inquiry or head out to the site. If you're interested in more videos like this, please hit the like button on this one and subscribe for future content. Thank you so much. Take care.